The guy kept hearing weird-ass noises coming from his roommate's room every single night. Then the next morning, his roommate suddenly looked crazy old and completely drained. Dude just kept mumbling that he wanted another bowl of soup. And honestly, the whole thing started 3 days earlier. The guy had just moved into a new house with a couple of his classmates. Right then, there was a knock at the door. A mysterious woman was standing outside. She said she lived downstairs and had specially brought them a bowl of hot soup as a welcome gift. But something about her felt seriously off. Her face looked super old, full of wrinkles and all that. But the hand holding the soup bowl, soft, smooth, delicate as hell. The contrast was creepy enough to make the guy suspicious immediately. He was already thinking about turning her down, but the woman quickly said she'd added all kinds of herbal ingredients into the soup and insisted they absolutely had to drink it. After she left, the guy lifted the lid off the bowl. Instantly, this thick, greasy smell blasted through the room. It smelled so heavy it actually made him feel nauseous. No way he was drinking some random mystery soup from a stranger. But right then, his roommate caught the smell. Before the guy could even stop him, the roommate grabbed the bowl and chugged the whole thing down. The guy instantly got this bad feeling in his gut. But after a while, seeing nothing happen to his roommate, he figured maybe he was just overthinking it. That night though, things got terrifying real fast. The guy kept getting woken up by loud banging noises over and over again. When he finally listened closely, he realized the roommate who drank the soup was literally jumping up and down on the bed like a maniac. The next morning, the guy went to check on him and froze. His roommate looked absolutely wrecked. Dark circles, pale skin, exhausted beyond belief. Even his hair had started turning white overnight. The guy asked him what the hell he'd been doing all night, but the roommate just stared at him and said he'd been having beautiful dreams the entire night. In the dreams, everything smelled exactly like that soup. Then he begged the guy to get him another bowl. The guy was still trying to process all this when the doorbell rang again. It was the neighbor woman, and yep, she brought another bowl of soup, but this time things were even creepier. Not only did her hands look young and smooth now, even her legs looked flawless and youthful too. The guy immediately decided he was dumping the soup straight into the toilet, but before he could do it, another roommate walked out of the shower after a workout. The dude was an athlete at school. After smelling the soup, he figured it was probably some kind of protein broth or nutritional supplement. He took the bowl from the guy and said he wanted to try it. The guy warned him the soup was seriously weird, but the athlete didn't care. He drank the entire bowl in seconds. That night, strange noises started coming from the athlete's room too. The guy slowly walked over and pressed his ear against the door. Inside, he could hear the sound of dumbbells clanking around. He figured the athlete was just doing a late-night workout or something, so he turned to leave, but suddenly stopped. Something about the shadow under the door looked wrong. The guy stared at the floor for a second before realizing the horrifying truth. There were actually 2 people inside the athlete's room.